All right. Good morning. Good morning. How we doing? Tuesday. What's the date? February 4th. Taking a look at NASDAQ. Yesterday we have the big gap down. Big gap down, much like the prior Monday. Gap down. See a retest down in there to 21,100. Buyers step in. Remember, there's all support. What do we do when price is near support? Here's your range. It's the Opinicus hot dog right there. There's your intermediate term range. So we gap down into support. Buyers step in. See that overnight gap filled, that Sunday gap get filled during the after hours a little bit yesterday. Probably some PLTR earnings or something like that. Have a pullback during the overnight session. That retest that 21,300 area. 21,300, remember that is a level of interest, but it also has some significance from the prior day session. So yesterday afternoon, price pretty much just settled into this range with a close at 21, pretty much right at the level of interest, 21,430. Now we're right here. We're right here. Okay, so we see that area get tested and buyers step in again. You have a retest into the January volume point of control right there and more buying activity. So for this morning, the primary watch, I'm most interested in how price trades versus this prior day structure. That's going to be my primary focus for this morning. As of right now, we're right here. We're right at 21,430. So looking at the reaction versus 21,430 prior day volume point of control, kind of the midpoint of that prior day structure. As of right now, of course, poised to open right in that prior day range. No gap to be worrying about or thinking about this morning. We do have a 10 a.m. data print that is Jolts, FYI. So 21,430 here, main watch into the open. If buyers, of course, can continue to defend this area, look at your prior day high, 520, 21,550 area. If we see a rejection, look at this prior day structure point to be retested. So we're just in the middle of this prior day structure. And here we go. We have the open here in 50 seconds. 45 seconds. What's up, Ray? Good to see you, man. Regular open here in 10 seconds. 21,430 main watch. There's the open. There's our 15-minute chart. Some sellers stepping in off the open there. Session volume point of controls 21,440. Back into 430. That's kind of where we're at on the 5-minute, right? Regular trading hours chart right there. RTH. Pump it into 430 again. Your session volume point of control shifted lower here to 425. Now overlaps with the prior day volume point of control as well as VWAP. There's a session high. See, oh, that overnight high is way up there. Overnight high is 600. Prior day high is 520. My script is a little off here for today. So we're not looking at that. I'm looking at regular trading hours prior day high, 520. You're allergic to the 430 level of interest? Oh no. Oh no. Dare I ask what the symptoms are? So buyers right now probably targeting this area right through here, 475. Irvin, not today, but yeah, tomorrow it'll be good to go. It's just with how it pulls the data there. Got kind of messed up from yesterday's action. Session volume point of control now 458. Oh yeah, that action yesterday, Ray. Through here, yeah, I could see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. NQ new high of day. So buyers targeting 475 here, and then prior day high, PDH. There's 477. A little bit of pre-market resistance here in this zone. Value area high. If this area breaks, like I said, we're looking at prior day high, 520. 520. There's your new high. Check out that 15-minute candle closing up here in 7 minutes or so. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Let's see. You've got ES trading near prior day volume point of control. There's NQ pushing. There's 500. Here comes prior day high. Prior day high. Anyone long, you probably want to reduce. And he cut the whole thing while on the beach. I think Benny's in New York. Pretty sure. All right, here comes prior day high. Nice push. Yeah, it's going to be a cold beach. All right, just trailed. We let him have it right there, 510. We tagged that prior day high. That's the target. So we let him take it. Not bad. Little opening drive right at the level. And we're back into, take a look at the structure here. 430, prior day volume point of control. It's right here still. So can buyers break 520 now, or do we see sellers show up there? TBD. Not bad, about 80 points there or so. We'll take it. We will take it. We do have data at 10 a.m. Yeah, I did the opening drive on that one, Dom. Stop is down below the session low. Now, this is a little trickier here with the pre-market structure. I'd rather see a break a prior day high, personally. Break prior day high, go for the overnight high. Prior day high at 520, and that's the RTH prior day high. That's just my preference at this point. But traders gonna trade, you know? Traders are gonna trade. NQ retesting that prior day high, retesting 520. No, I only trade the open under certain circumstances, personally. I can't speak for Misha or Christopher. I know they love the open. A little consolidation here near that prior day high. Locked out till 10:15. Nice. That's a good feature. Love a time-based lockout. Like to see more brokers come with that feature. It's really nice. All right, opening 15-minute bar closes quite bullish. We're still looking at the reaction here at prior day high, a little bit of consolidation. Looks like Christopher passed his combine on that push. I don't know if he's in here. If so, congratulations. And Q seller stepping in versus that prior day high. There he is. Congrats, man. All right, 13 minutes till 10. Consolidation here. Prior day high. Consolidation. How's our profile looking? Yep. Probably see that session volume point of control shift any second now. Looks like it already has for RTH. Does it break before 10 a.m. data? TBD. TBD. I got no position. And Q retesting the highs. That's your prior day high. New high of day. NASDAQ. Dom, that was a good call on the pre-market structure retest. Nice structure right there, building out. No position personally, but love to see those ideas working. NQ testing 550 level of interest. And sellers step in right there. Friday, Monday gap. Friday, Monday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that closes 572. 21,572. That's Friday's low, that 21,550 level of interest. At this point, I'm pretty much just waiting till 10 a.m. personally. NQ right back into the highs. That's your high or low at the prior day high. Pretty nice little re-entry. Next up is the overnight high. If we see 550 break. Look at that little re-entry right there. Nice. Very nice. Timmy was in there. Let's go. Little intraday structure. Breakout, retest. Prior day high. Pre 10 a.m. directional move. Mish got in there too. Let's go. Five minutes till data. 5 mins. NQ new high of day. Overnight high is your next target. Should be 21,600. Good example here why you don't fade that pre 10 a.m. directional strength. Oh, even D-Wall went long. Oh my goodness. D-Wall, you get hacked? Who is that? All right, 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes till data, FYI. I've not taken any fresh trades here. Just got the one long. Data in 90 seconds. All right, overnight highs on watch, 550 level of interest on watch here, 10 a.m., 30 seconds away. We do have data, jolts. Jolts in 30 seconds. Okay, new high of day. New high of day. Boy, that spread is like 5 points. My goodness. All right, there's your overnight high. Yeah, the 10% spread. That was nothing in the options. The options days at 10%. That was kind of light. You were happy to find a 10%er. Yeah, 10% was great. $10 was beautiful. Nah, it's still in there. 2 seconds off the open. Just the entire volume in a certain strike. It's me unloading them at the ask. Cover the spread. Stock doesn't move, just cover the spread. Good times. Those were good times. So overnight high stays on watch. Not a ton to do here for me anyway. Start to take that fib retracement tool. A little consolidation here near that overnight high. NQ working on a new high of day. 606.25 current high. All right, there's the new high of day. 650 is your next upside level of interest. Non-stop vertical. Not really seeing a great re-entry since that prior day high retest over here. Unless you want to grab the micro structures in there. So we just stay patient. Patient. See if we get a pullback or not. Another micro at 600, man. That's a little too wild for me, Dom. So thank you, sir. NQ coming into 650, upside level of interest. All right, there's your 650 level of interest being tested. Whatever you do, don't chase. Do not chase. Don't be buying session highs. Don't do it. We got some volume coming in right here. Right at the level of interest. Almost the highest volume of the session. All right, now we can bring the fibs back. Bring those fibs back in. Staying patient here. Staying patient. We see seller show up versus 650. Gotta love the levels of interest. Gotta love it. It's amazing how those work. Levels of interest are your friend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, they are. I'll be keeping an eye on the overnight high here. If we actually get into that area. Still just one trade. One trade on my end. Is this gonna be a one and done day? Is this a one and done day? One and done? 80 points? Call it a day? Sacrifice the stream? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, right back into the highs. New high of day. Sacrifice Mish instead? Oh, man. How's the morning for everyone? How we doing? Mostly cash, I would guess. That would be my guess. Cashola. Cash, no trades yet. Cash. Small green. There's matcha, actually. Yeah, we got the matcha now, Timmy. No, we already had the quad shot of espresso today. That was after this morning's cold brew. So I know some of you guys just woke up. I've been up for about 5 hours now. So it's not my first coffee. It's not my first coffee. In milligrams, I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea. I have a cold brew in the morning, homemade, and then usually like 3 or 4 shots of espresso, which really is just like 2 shots because I use the double cup in the espresso machine. And now it's matcha time. 8:30 p.m. bedtime? No, that's way too late. That's way too late, man. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Knocked out. 3:30 wake up. 3:30 up and at 'em. NQ back into that consolidation mode. As the profile, we'll probably see session volume point of control shift here within, I'd say, the next 2 minutes. Not a ton to do given current location. Short's having a hard time here at 650. But then do you want a long after this move with no real pullback? Personally, I don't. Almost 1 hour into the sesh. Wow, this morning's flying. Let's see, from Friday's high up into Monday morning low. Take your little fib. Yeah, we've already retraced more than 61%. Next major upside area is right through here, 730, 750 area. NQ, including the overnight move, has pretty much done a 1 ATR, 421 points. Focus coming into today was how price traded versus that prior day volume point of control. Overlap pretty nicely, almost directly with the 430 level of interest. Then outside of that, we were looking at prior day structure. So buyers defend that area. It gives us a good clue that price will test these highs. Little consolidation there, breakout of that little consolidation. Sunday gap fills right through here. There's your session volume point of control has shifted up into 630 now. Is this a potential lower high? TBD. Just kind of the boundaries of the structure. Let's see. Let's see how this builds out. So very tight structure building out. That 620 holds as support. $620. All right, I'm going to give it probably 5 to 10 more minutes before we call it. Just got our first print below minimum volume threshold there. Consolidation. All right. I think we'll go ahead and call it. We've got a very tight structure building out. See which way this breaks. If this is just a reaccumulation range, we'll be seeing fresh highs. If this is distribution, should see a deeper pullback. Get ready. Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on overnight high, level of interest there, or not a true level of interest, but reference point. I'll be watching the reaction to. Nearest level of interest is 550. 550, you got the 50 and 61% fib retracement for today's RTH move. There's your new high of day. New high of day, NQ. New high. New high. New high. So anyway, fib buy zone down here near the prior day high. Worth keeping an eye on. Although fibs will be a little bit higher now. Not a ton to work with this morning. We did have some of those setups versus the pre-market structure that Dom was talking about shortly after the open, and then you have the 550 retest. Outside of that, not a ton to work with. Still just a one and done for me this morning with the one long setup there. That's how it goes sometimes. That is how it goes sometimes. So I hope you guys had a good morning. We'll keep it going in the think tank. No point in sitting here on stream. It's like watching paint dry. Have a good rest of your day, folks, and we will see you